Anyway, I almost missed it. I almost missed it. I was had like 10 minutes, and then the next thing I know, we were supposed to be live. So here we go. I just got to get my laptop happening here. Okay, there we are here. Go back here. Hello there, Beth and Mamma Mia. Beth and Mamma Mia. I can hardly see that far away. How are you doing today? Oops, there you go. There you go. Still just getting this ready. Yeah, it might be an interesting day. I've got some no commercial on that one. There we go. Come on. There we are. Yes. Hello, Beth. Hello, Mamma Mia. Thank you for the birthday wish for tomorrow. That's cool. Yeah. I'll be officially 70 years old tomorrow. Good. Well, I think it's underway. Yeah, anyway, I don't know how, I hope everything runs smoothly, but I noticed when I got back here and was trying to upload videos and do stuff and work online with the cell phone signal. Yeah, the signal was acting up. It was going in and out. Like you park somewhere. It was supposed to be a good spot, and you get a decent signal, very decent signal, and then after a while it just dropped down and it just kept going up and down. And when you're trying to upload something, you know, and you first do it and it says, well, it's going to be about 12 or 15 minutes to upload and that, and then you look at it again, it's like going to be an hour and a half. It's just because the signal dropped, and it's like it's frustrating trying to do stuff when it's like that. So hopefully it won't affect the show today. And I tried to get the Wi-Fi at the It's visitor center here, and it seems they changed the whole setup from before. From last year. It's different. Yeah, I talked to this lady over here, and I got what's supposed to be the Wi-Fi password, which is really, it's almost complex, but I can't get any of it to work. So I had to actually connect my laptop through Wi-Fi tethering and hotspots. My laptop is connected to the phone, and where did I put it? I have my previous phone that I can use for situations like this, and it's also connected to my phone as well, all on the hotspot tethering thing. So yeah, so we'll see. So I got this out just for a purpose today, and we'll get to that. What are we doing here? Susie. S. Sober. Susie, how are you doing? Sandra, how are you doing? Glad you both could make it, and thanks for the birthday wishes. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. King TV channel. Hello, how are you? Hope it's all good with you. We got Mamma Mia here to watch over it anyway, so there you go. But yeah, so so far everything's working great. The Zohan. That's an interesting one. We're just chatting about whatever we kind of feel like, and just having a great old time today. Yeah, we have a good time here, and oh, there you go. Come on, get up here. Get up. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Took her a while. Hello there. Hello. This is the Angel. Say, everybody say hello to Angel. Angel, little Angel Muffin. Yeah, yeah. So I got to catch up here. Angel. Hello, Billy T. Glad you can make it again, Billy T. How's it going? How's your pain? Carl, you made it. Good, Carl. Hope you're doing well today, Carl. I hope things are improving for you. I really do. We keep praying for you. What you doing there, baby? Oh, you're playing with your toy down there. Okay. Yo, only one. You like my dog. Thank you. I love my dog too. Everybody loves this dog. And the other dog there. You'll get to meet in a second too. But yeah, this is a beautiful little doggy. Beautiful little doggy. Yeah. Okay. Come here, baby. Bring your toy. Come here. Oh, come here. No, no, you get. Okay. Come here, baby. Over here. Come here. Come. Come here. Come here. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. The people want to see you. And there's the baby. Angel's mama. Angel's mama, baby. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Oh, she's grumpy. She wants to play with her toys. Okay, we have to do this for her. Oh, that was a hard stretch. That was a hard stretch. So, what are you doing, baby? Go get it. Go get it. An angel. Look at you, Angel. Look at you. Oh, Daddy, pay attention to me. It's all about me. Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Come here. Hello there. Hello. 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 You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head down and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, what a needy little muffin. Yeah. Your quantum reality. Hello, your quantum reality. I believe you're a new viewer. Hopefully you'll subscribe. You have a toothless, blind little Shih Tzu that looks just like Baby here. That's Baby, and this is Angel. Um, oh yeah, this actually Baby's missing one eyeball too, from another dog. Oh, there goes your toy on the floor again. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, I like Shih Tzus. I think Shih Tzus are great dogs. Well, you're welcome for all the sunshine there, Mama Mia, and everybody. Annabelle Benner. I used to only have big dogs. I've never had a small dog. I didn't find much use for them or something like that, right? I just all had big dogs, Rottweilers, Pit Bulls, all that kind of stuff. And, but then I got this one finally after many, many years. And it's been a pleasure, and I don't think I'll ever go back to the big ones. There's too much work, especially when you're old like me, yeah. Benji, you like that song? That's cool. Well, Billy T, you had a call from the CEO of all the hospitals in your state on how mistreated, mean and heartless the ER doctor was. You had been two times and out of the hospital. Well, that's good. Yeah, it already healed your spirits just by talking to them, eh? Cool. Yeah, actually, Annabelle, Labs are really nice dogs. Really nice, beautiful, friendly, wonderful dogs. Labs, yeah. All right, there we are. Just trying to catch up there and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I have been really busy lately. Pretty much traveling mostly and doing stuff, and at the same time filming it all, and then editing it all, and then building the videos, and then uploading the videos, and then going and traveling again, and sometimes sleeping in between. Yeah. So I'm really not that organized again. But anyway, Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive our trespasses. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespasses against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory, forever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. Yeah, I almost forgot that. Yep. Two very nice dogs. No, I'm not Scotch. I'm not Scottish either. No, I just wear these because I have severe Crohn's disease. Only comfortable thing to wear. Long story short, and now I just wear them all the time. And I just happen to be Irish background, which is only coincidental. That's it in a nutshell. That's right, Carl. Carl, small dogs with big hearts. That's very true. Very true. That's right, Benji. For his is the kingdom. Yes. Yeah. So there we go. Got to make sure we thank God every single day for all the wonderful gifts and pleasures and blessings in our life all the time. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's oh, I had something I was going to say and I forgot now. But we are now in Karameas, and we're still missing a few of the regulars so far. SL Penny, hello. How's it going? Glad you could make it. Yep, slowly trickling in there, and yeah, we're here in Karameas, and as you're watching the videos steadily come by you there, I've got you saw the one on Friday, and then I got another one coming out on Tuesday, another one coming out the following Friday there, and I'll have another one ready when I get it finished for the following Tuesday after that, and then after all that, you'll be in Karameas with me. Yeah, so you got a bit of catching up to do. But yeah, we're here, and weather's really super windy today, and it's been raining for like pretty much 2 days, kind of. And but when I first got here, I got here Wednesday in the afternoon. It wasn't so bad, a bit windy and that, and you'll see that part in the video coming up 2 Tuesdays away from now. But that wasn't bad. And then the next day it wasn't so bad. It was a little windy, strong breezy kind of thing. But the sun was out mostly, and the clouds just kept coming in and out. But a lot of sunshine. And then I went up to Twin Lakes there, and I was sitting there trying to catch fish, which didn't happen. That'll be another story. But yeah, and then the wind calmed down quite a bit, and the sun came out a lot longer. It was just a beautiful afternoon. And then after that day, that was Thursday, and then after the next day, Friday and Saturday, it just been kind of getting worse and worse until today. And today it's continuing the rain off and on, but it's really super windy. Like overnight and today, it's really super windy. And because it's still May, it's still mid springtime, I guess. When the wind blows, it blows a chilly air from the north, I guess, kind of deal. Oh yeah, thanks. You like the necklace? Thanks, Beth and Mama Mia. With the necklace and the hat, I look like an Orthodox priest. Yeah, actually, these hats do kind of look like some sort of similar to some sort of religious hats out there from Europe or somewhere like that. But yeah, it's interesting, and I hear that once in a while. Stop, stop playing games. And the black shirt too. Yeah, the cross, the black shirt, and the hat. Yeah, looks like some sort of Orthodox priest. Yeah, and I think I know. I got a similar. I had a dream once. This is way back. Crazy, crazy dream. But there was a figure in there. It was like um, long black Orthodox religious jacket he had on, and it was a bigger hat, kind of similar to this in a sense, but bigger. And he had the beard and the mustache and all that kind of stuff, and he looked very like an important, like a Sanhedrin priest kind of thing, but only all in black and everything. Yeah, but I get the picture. It's kind of similar kind of look and effect right now. But like he was like decked out like the traditional, like probably like 2,000 years ago kind of thing. Really cool looking. You watched, I'm not sure what that is, Zathalic's Mass this morning? Or is that Catholic's Mass this morning? S.L. Penny. I forget, your name's Sue, isn't it? I think. I can't remember now. My memory is really bad. But yeah, Billy T, yeah, they kind of look like surgical hats. Someone said they look like chef hats. They thought I was a chef. Yeah, they kind of look similar to other types of hats in the world, kind of deal. Jacob Dupreez, hello. Jacob Dupreez has said hi. Hello, Jacob. And welcome aboard. Oh, Billy T, actually, a number of companies have already done that. Um, I get emails a lot from a lot of different companies. They're probably usually smaller companies or startup companies or something, but in the end, there's just so many products out there. But like one was they wanted me to promote their batteries and that, and I just really had no use of promoting batteries because I don't use them very much. Very minimal kind of thing in that. And others, some kind of lights and light fixtures and stuff like that, and all sorts. I get all sorts of interesting stuff, but yeah, they have been, but other companies will reach out and that. But I'm not really too concerned about doing any real sponsorship or anything. It's not. I don't kind of. In a way, I just don't want to be branded or something like that. You know what they like everybody does, kind of deal, and that sort of thing, where I might have to make a mini commercial all the time. I just want to enjoy myself and make videos and have a good time, kind of thing. Oh, there's one for you, Mama Mia. He's even got the name for it. Anna Suni Baralevi. Interesting name. Anna Suni Baralevi. Hello, how are you? Anyway, I guess I'm going to do this one. Whoops. What just happened here? Oh, Billy. Billy got it. Billy. I was going for that one. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Billy. You're on top of it today, that's for sure. Okay. All right. So where's the? Okay, there we go. Just got to make sure I catch up. Try not to miss anyone's comments and stuff like that. a live show is an interactive thing, and I know some people like Doug and Stacy's off grid, whatever, I can't remember the whole thing, off grid homestead or something. Like they get so many thousands and thousands of comments, and the comments just go scroll by. You can barely read them, and so it's almost impossible for them to communicate much with them. Here, you want this one? Here. What are you after now? What do you want? There's nothing there. No, there's nothing there. Wow, that was interesting. She still thinks, oh, that's what that was. I didn't get that one. Oops. She still thinks there's something in that bag for her, like a toy or something like that. She's a little crazy. Oh, I hope I didn't move that one up. I did, didn't I? Somehow I did. Sorry, I gotta make sure this is in here. This will be coming up later. Yeah. There, okay. Gotta keep that. Maintain that. Oh, my hands are full today. Jeremiah Masong, hello. How are you doing, Jeremiah? Definitely interesting people out there, Billy T, yes. And I see that you will only endorse what you believe in, and that's true. That's all I'll ever do. I was in sales for many years, and like products would come and go, and I only I would analyze the product and look at it and see whatever value, and if it's value in it for me, then I could sell the hell out of it. But if how people are trying to salesmen try and sell you a bunch of junk or something like that. I mean, it happens over and over. Like snake oil salesman. Yeah, I could never sell anyone anything I couldn't believe in. Yeah, so yeah, but when I got something and I really saw the value and everything in there, it was yeah, I was probably in the top 1 and 2 of the sales teams. A lot of times I was number 1. Roseanne Allen, hello. Glad you could make it again today. Glad you could make it. Eva Havelkova said hi. Hello, Eva Havelkova. Glad you could make it as well. Yeah. Still missing a number of people, but that happens every single time. Yep. They'll probably show up, along the way, and some of them right near the end. I wonder if Laura will make it. Laura forgot last time. Yeah, she missed it. And it's funny because she watches a lot of YouTube stuff. Like seems like she goes shopping and whatever she's doing, she's watching YouTube stuff, and it's almost surprising she would miss it. Oh, Roseanne, the girls are doing great today. Since you just got here, baby, come here, come here. What you doing on the floor? Why? Come here. Okay, Angel, you come up. Angel, come on, let's go. There's the little angel. They're doing just great there, Roseanne. Yep. Come here, baby. Come. No, come. Come here. Come. Come here. Over here. And the baby's doing wonderful, wonderful. She's getting a little pudgy. Maybe I feed her too much steak and chicken. Yeah, they're doing great. Yeah, they're all healthy in that. Everything's working out. Oh, you want to come back there? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you want attention like every 10 seconds. Oh, and everybody's getting acquainted again and saying hi and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. MIA is Laura, Cheryl, John, Deb, Lila, Lori, Tony. I can't think of the rest of them too. Darlene, Kim, and oh, there's a bunch more. I just can't remember them all. It's too many. I heard a bit from Darlene. Actually, Darlene made a comment on one of the latest videos or the shorts or whatever. She made a comment about um, she was loving the video and stuff like that, but she was saying thanks for all the prayers and all that kind of stuff. Everyone, well, me and everyone sent her way and all that. And she seemed, she said something about feeling better and kind of stuff like that. So, yeah. But that was just a comment like recently on one of the videos, yeah. But I think a lot, and Carl can relate to this, I'm sure, with medical conditions and situations and problems, you know, your time isn't always your own, you know, like you either have to go on a schedule or things just come up and you're sometimes down and you can't do things when you're down, kind of do anything you want to do. And yeah, so I think a lot of that, that happens with a number of people. Yeah, Roseanne, the doggies are sweet, aren't they? Both my little doggies. Sweet as hell. Baby is the love of my life. She came along into my life when I was at my very worst, like medically and all that, and with all the depression and whatever was going on, right? And I just, yeah, I was just at my lowest point, I guess you could say, ever. Oops. Oh my. You don't want to see that? Somebody just had a accident. They just puked. They just puked a little bit. That's what happens with dogs once in a while. But maybe too excited. I don't know. We'll get that in a minute. But yeah. Anyway, came along when I wanted her. She's my best little buddy, and we've been really close all along for 8 years now. And then 3 years ago, this one came along. We decided to have another group of puppies, and when I saw her, I couldn't let her go, so I decided I was going to keep her right away. But yeah, they're the greatest. They're the greatest. Come on, get off me. Oh. I try and move her, and she clings to me like a crab or something. Oh. Okay. You not feeling good, baby, or what? Just too excited? There you go. Maybe she's having too much fun today. I don't know. Oh. That's right, Mamma Mia. Dogs are godsends. That's why dogs and God are the. Um, if you spell it backwards, dog is God, God is dog. Oh, you got to take off and walk your little Lacey again there, Billy T. Yeah. Well, you'll be back before we're done. Yeah. But enjoy your power walk. Valak. Hello, Valak. Hello. How are you, Valak? Glad you can make it. That's right, Roseanne. The dogs are angels on earth. Very much. Oh, Billy's going to be listening while he's walking. Yeah. There you go. Raj Kumar. Hello, Raj Kumar. I believe you might have been here before. Bailey. Hello, how are you? Glad you could all make it. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, we're in Karamis, trying to remember what I was going to catch everybody up on. Uh, Yeah, but I've been wanting to go fishing again, or trying to go fishing the last couple of days again, but weather's been really kind of crappy, so it's hard to get out and do anything at all, really, and make videos about it, unless you're doing it in the rain and the wind. Raj Kumar, I'm from Western Canada, the very far west you can go in Canada. That's not bad there, Yuvraj Singh. Why do crabs never volunteer? Because they are shellfish. Not a bad one. Concepts, hello, how are you doing? You call me uncle, so I'm going to assume you might be from India. Cheryl, hello, glad you could make it again. And thanks for the birthday wish. Awesome. Yeah. There we go. Caught up again. You got your toys there. You got your toys there. You gonna go get it? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. There you go. There you go. And you just want attention all the time, don't you? Yes. But sometimes we got to do things. Yeah. Sometimes we got to do things. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy, eh, Cheryl? I was really blown away when I saw that. 8,600 views on the last live show. That was just amazing and awesome. Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, it seems like each live I do, pretty much, except one that I can remember, has gone up in views each time, kind of thing. And that's cool. That's just awesome. And what I find amazing is you get a lot of viewers from like India and the Middle East and places like that that are like, it's like really late, late at night. Like some of them are like 1 or 2 in the morning and stuff like that, and they're online watching live shows. I would think they want to get sleep so they can go to work the next day. But that no, that was really cool. Really cool. All right, what should we do? There you go. Yeah, what should we do? Yeah, I would actually probably take you outside, but it's so windy. It's like you can't hear anything because of the sound of the wind and everything. And if I was trying to talk to you, you wouldn't hear a thing I said. And also, um, yeah, it would just be an awful, annoying, really sound. You wouldn't want to hear it anyway. Yes, Deborah. Deborah, glad you could make it again, Deborah. You were one of the missing ones. um, yes, my birthday is tomorrow. My birthday is officially tomorrow, and I'll be officially 70 years old. But the funny thing is it'll be like at 11:41 at night, so it's almost like it's the next day. So my birthday doesn't officially start until just before midnight. Yeah, 19th of May. That's right. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Oh, and someone, I'm surprised she made a comment on my short for mentioning this live. Tony, Tony at Tuesday's Adventures. She made a comment on the live thing. She said her birthday is 6 days after mine, and that's she just made it kind of, and that's why I thought she was going to show up today, but she might have. Sometimes she's busy doing stuff with family or whatever. So yeah. Oh, thanks for the birthday wish, Deborah. Thank you so much, and S Sober. Thank you so much, all of you. Hopefully, I'll get my gift tomorrow, Cheryl. I'm not sure which gift that is, but interesting. Oh, and Deborah, your son has a birthday on the 20th, right? The day after mine. Yeah, I almost made the 20th by if I was born another almost 20 or under 20 minutes later. He's just a kid. He's just a baby. 39 years old, Deborah. Just a baby. Almost literally half my age. Yeah, well, that's right, Deborah. He is your baby. That is very, very true. Very, very true. So, your birthday was the 13th of May, Mamma Mia. Well, happy belated birthday. I don't know if I knew that or not, but yeah, happy belated birthday. Thank you for the birthday wish, SL Penny. I believe your name's Sue, isn't it? Are you Sue? I'm really. Sometimes I don't even like to mention it because I don't like to admit how bad my memory is. Oh, you missed the pups, eh, Deborah? Did you? Did you really? You missed all the pups? Come here, babies. Come here. You, come here. Come on. Someone wants to say hello. Come here. There's the little angel. Angel. And there's baby making her. What do you want, baby? What do you want? Is that your toy? You want your toy? You want your toy? You come here then. Come here then. Come on. Come here. Look over here. Don't let the puppy get it. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. There's the mama baby. Or the baby mama. Whoops. I don't want to knock the laptop over. Don't want to knock that over. Yeah, you go play with your toy now. Yeah, yeah. Drop it on the floor and try and make me go pick it up. The routine around here. Mm. The very next day I got here, I went in and got some of that apple juice and cherry juice. Oh, it's so good. So good. Laura, glad you could make it today. I wasn't sure if you're going to make it because you missed the last one, right? But glad you're here. Oh, Carl, happy birthday. Your brother's birthday is the 22nd, May 22nd. Yeah, I think I actually remember you saying that before. I believe so. Oh yeah, Cheryl. I think you mentioned that before too. Maybe not. I'm gonna get delusional in my old age, but one of your brother's birthday was the 19th as well. Oh, he passed away from head and neck cancer. Yeah, I don't remember you saying that, but same day as mine. There, you dropped it again, didn't you? There you go. Go get it. There you go. What are you doing, Angel? Way up front there. Way up front there, peeking around the corner. They like to sit on the seats up there now and again. Anyway, so where is it? Let's warm up. uh. Oh, this one has been a while. Not something I normally warm up with, but let's try it anyway. Oh, oh, Deborah, what will I do this week? More driving? No, not so much driving right now. trying to organize. Working on some videos and putting them up and everything like that. But I got to do some going down to my storage room and deal with stuff like that, and kind of just uh, do a bunch of um, I don't know, minor things. So not so much driving and not so much video recording yet, um, especially until the weather gets better. But I do drive around a bit here and there, but nothing to get excited about. But Laura, you continue to play when 64, when you're 64 this year. Okay. So in other words, you're still active at 64 this year. So yeah, there we go. All right. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Mystic taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. That definitely wasn't my best, but I wasn't going to stop halfway through. But anyway, warming up. Yeah, John Denver's great, right, Cheryl? Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, John Denver is good. Yeah. I was trying that one earlier and I thought I could do better, but, you know, some days you can, some days you can't. Just gonna check what we got here. I still haven't organized all of this, and there's that one song I wrote down and I can't find it, so I've got it on the phone there, waiting to go. Had to do that. Okay. I think I got an idea what's there. Oh yeah, and there's the other stuff there too. Yeah, I got to get a proper book. Do it all in alphabetical order. That's right, Roseanne. John Denver was gone too soon. He was quite young, actually. Yeah. My songs are up down. My book's upside down, yeah. Well, they're upside down to you. Yeah. And Deborah, you think you saw that he was classically voice trained? You could be right. I have no clue on that one, but That's quite true. That's quite possible. I wouldn't know, but yeah, just like everyone says, he was gone too soon. Yeah. So, I hope Billy T's walking and still walking and listening, or listening and walking while he walks, because I know he appreciates this. But just don't want to make sure I don't miss any comments, and you guys are talking amongst yourselves, so that's good. I love it. I love it when you guys have conversations. So anyway, hopefully he's listening. But someone last week mentioned this, and I could not find it, and I still can't find it. I searched and searched and searched, and I know I went through all my stuff, and there was a few that I didn't really. I was probably never going to sing and whatever, and I just took them and I tore them up and threw them in the garbage, and I got a funny feeling I might have accidentally had that one stuck in between all those songs. So um, that's what happened. So anyway, I couldn't find it and didn't have time, and that it's a long one to write down, so I didn't want to go through all that again this morning. So I got it on my phone here, my old my previous phone to that one that I'm using to do the live. Anyway, the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and a good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound when the wave broke over the railing, and every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the maritime sailors' cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitche Gumee. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. There we go. I was kind of determined to do that one anyway. I couldn't find it. It pissed me off because it was took a while to write, and I did it one time before, and then anyway. Wow, I'm missing a bunch here. Wow, a lot of comments, a lot of people. Holy smokes! Papsocation, Papsocation. Oh wow. Okay, probably not. Yes, Gordon Lightfoot. Oh, Laura, there's your hubby now. You got to go supervise. Okay. Still listening, though. Thank you, Beth. Thank you very much. Thank you all, actually. Jack Trades. No, I'm not going to walk into that one. Yeah, Deborah, too easy, wasn't it? Not going to walk into that one. It was way too easy. But thanks for all your. Lori, glad you could make it, Lori. You're here again. Sundown. That was the other one. I wrote it down. I haven't done that. Sundown. Gotta do. Sundown, you better take care. If I find you've been sneaking round my back stair. That one. Yeah, I like that one. I've got it written down somewhere. I've been traveling so much and trying to do the videos and stuff. I haven't had time to actually do that part of it for a while. You know what? Well, thanks for all the compliments and everything. Fan friggin' tastic. Hey there, Beth. Thank you. And Lori's here in time, too. And now I'm caught up again. But yeah, you seem to all like that. That's good. Yeah, I was really choked about losing it and not knowing where it was or whatever, and so I was determined to do that. But so yeah, 1 o'clock. Holy cow, we're halfway through already. So let's try this. Oops. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. I got to practice this one. Like it's about getting the tune in my head, especially if it's the chorus. That's usually the easiest part. It's the body of the song that's the hardest part. Glenn, Glenn, how you doing, Glenn Dome? Glad you can make it too. Yes. What's going on here? What's for dinner? Oh, I missed that. What's for dinner tonight? Lori asks me. What's for dinner tonight? Well, I still got. I don't know if I mentioned it for sure or not, but when I left the island, I got 7 dozen duck eggs and 6 dozen chicken eggs, 13 dozen. So I still got about 7 or 8 dozen or something there, and I'm just eating eggs a lot lately. It's really good because all the meat that I threw in the freezer, it helps me save that, and it just stretches everything so much farther. It's awesome. But for me, it'll be some kind of chicken, or sorry, some kind of egg dish, maybe an omelet. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided yet. I've actually been enjoying scrambled eggs of different types. Like last night, I had scrambled eggs with hamburger in it. Really good. Um, so it'll be some sort of egg dish of something. I'll have to decide when I get there. But I took some more chicken out for the girls. I got chicken legs this time, chicken drumsticks, and I chopped them all up. And but anyway, Beth says something with mushrooms for dinner. The question was, what's for dinner? And Beth says something with mushrooms and stinging nettle on the side. No, I don't actually have any stinging nettle. Like I don't have any fresh stuff, and I'd have to drive a ways to go find some, I think. But Glenn, glad you could make it, and yeah, everything's going as well as it can be. It's not too bad. My health has been acting up lately. Just now that you mention it. Ah, Deborah, no, the pork chops was the wrong guess. But that was my second choice, though. I was thinking of eggs or pork chops, and I thought, I got to eat some eggs because, I don't want them to go off or anything like that. That's another one, a good one, Carl. Egg salad sandwiches. Oh, no, not, it was the night before last that I had this scrambled eggs with hamburger. Last night, what I did was I boiled the eggs. Now that you mentioned it, Carl, egg salad sandwich. My memory is shot. Anyway, I boiled a bunch of eggs and I chopped them all up like, basically like egg salad of some sort. No potato or nothing like that, but I chopped them all up, threw a whole bunch of butter in there, salt and pepper, seasoning and stuff like that, and basically had egg salad without the sandwich part, without bread. I really don't eat bread anymore. So yeah, I have the egg salad without the sandwich part, and it's really good. I love it. And sometimes you can chop up green onion and whatever, throw it in. But Beth, yeah, duck egg omelets. Sometimes I switch back and forth, duck and chicken, or I just have some duck and some chicken. Just mix them up. It doesn't really matter to me. They're all farm eggs, which is they're good and healthy. Yes, Beth, I still have bacon. I actually only cooked up one pack a while back and put it away, and I just snacked on it over time. I mean, I ran out a while ago, but I keep looking down and thinking, oh, I should cook up the bacon, and I go, nah, maybe not yet. And this morning I noticed it today. I pulled it out and I thought, what about today? Should I cook it? And I might, not, I probably won't today, but I could change my mind in a heartbeat. Actually, that's really good, Roseanne. Scrambled eggs and salsa, very, very delicious. I love that. Well, Laura, I don't miss the egg salad sandwiches, but I sometimes miss the egg salad, which, like I say, I had that last night. But yeah. Oh yeah, Beth. Cheese goes good with almost anything anyway. Well, duck eggs, yeah, they're very rich on their own. They're very rich, high oil content and that, but they're um, better tasting than chicken. Like they're stronger tasting and that. But yeah, but cheese practically goes with anything, and cheese on eggs is fantastic. They really go together good. That's right, Roseanne. Now we're all hungry. I'm getting hungry too. Yeah. Anyway, maybe I should try this now that I got it out, just for something to do. I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning and I'm losing again. There you go. That was a extra special treat on the fly. Improvise sort of. Lori, you're so hungry. Yes. Oh, you got to take off, Mamma Mia. I hope you're still there. Uh, you take care. Thanks for hanging out again. I'm glad you made it. You always do. And yeah, just stay happy and healthy, and we'll catch you next Sunday for sure. And enjoy the videos coming out. Oh, and thanks for the extra birthday wish for tomorrow too. Thank you, Mamma Mia. Yeah, hope you caught that. Laura, grooving. Singing Sundown is grooving, yeah. Grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, Beth, I gotta sing the songs a cappella because I'll get a copyright claim if I don't. But thanks for all the compliments, everybody. Thank you. Everyone saying goodbye to Mamma Mia. That's perfect. Yeah, the way it should be. Oh, Laura, you said I was grooving. But that's a good song too. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Wow, already halfway through this. Oof, what do you know? What do you know, girls? You both became awfully quiet. What'd you do, Angel? Did you fall asleep? Huh? Fall asleep, Angel? Oh, oh, that tastes good. Mm. That organic juice from the fruit stand is so very good. So very good. I love it. Ah, so this is actually going to help me a lot. I got my tablet, but I can't get it to work properly. For some reason, do what I want it to do. I can't. For some reason, these phones I can do the tethering on my other phone, but I can't do that with the tablet. So it's hard to get that to work out. We know you are, Lori. We know you're always that way. You always do your sessions, and there you are. But yeah, Beth. Oh, who was it? I think Laura said that She tried to hold her breath but couldn't make all of them or something like that. But her husband did. I think it was Laura, but I can't remember. But yeah, actually, Beth, yeah, we were like 12 years old, and I was 12. My sister was 11. My brother was 13. Wait a minute, no, I was 12. My brother was 14. My sister was 10. Yeah. Oh, it was you, Laura. Thanks. My memory's not bad sometimes, but I'm missing something here. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, Beth. Yeah, I did. We did. I could always hold my breath through each and every tunnel, even the longest one, China Bar. Um, and I even did it again this time too. Yeah, actually didn't hold my breath on a few of the first ones because they're so short, and I knew I could, but I held my breath on the last one for sure, and through the two tunnels at once. But yeah, I can hold my breath for quite a long time actually. Yeah, Cheryl, that's actually another thing we used to do. It was, excuse me, while the kids were trying to hold their breath through the tunnel, the parents kind of would honk their horns as they went through the tunnel too, because it's a nice big echo of horn honking. And if you were people were going the opposite way to you and you're going by and you were honking your horn, everybody else started honking their horn too. Yeah, I forgot about that part, but yeah. Beth, where to next? You forgot. I haven't actually said. Actually, at this point, oh, you mean in the videos? Where to next? Where did we leave off? We got to Cache Creek, right? Oh, there's a special little trip coming up. Something I haven't done in 58 years, and hope you enjoy that. That's what's next in the next video. Well, actually, the next video is going to that place and getting there, and then it's to be continued because the videos are longer, and the one after that is actually being there, and you'll enjoy it, I'm sure. It's a childhood memories. But where to next? If you're talking about now, today, here in Karameas, I'm going to be hanging around Karameas. Got things to do. We got to do a bunch of checking on the motorhome here. We got to check the brakes. Make sure they're all cool and that. Just check like bits of everything. The steering and whatever we can. Oh, the rear end's got to be looked at and stuff like that. Um, and check out the roof again. We got to make sure everything's sealed up there, and if it's not, we got to seal that. Anything up. Um, I'm trying to think what else. We might have to change the spark plugs. We got to probably check that. Um, uh, Check them and see how they're doing, and if they need changing, that we'll have to do that again. And yeah, so we just got to, you know, do a real complete inspection on this thing and make sure everything's going to be fine and dandy, and then go hit the road again soon, probably in June sometime, beginning of June, I hope. But and I got to go to my storage room and sort out a bunch of stuff in there. There was a few things I was looking for in here uh, when I went to Vancouver Island, and I was like, I could have sworn I got that, and blah blah blah. And no, it's still in the storage room, so I got to get a couple of important things and sort everything out and stuff like that. So I'll be around town for a bit. Oh yeah, Cheryl, I remember you mentioned that in another comment there. I always wondered how they came up with a lot of the names for the tunnels there, but the one that's named Alexandra, it's named there's the Alexandra Bridge. I don't know what that's named after or who or whatever. But there's the tunnel after that is Alexandra, and it's named after the bridge kind of thing. Hell's Gate is named after that narrow part of the river I mentioned going through there. Hell's Gate, the air tram that goes down. It's a super rapids going through there. That's the narrowest part of Fraser River, and they have to have fish ladders go through there so the salmon can actually get up and through and spawn up the river and that. Otherwise, it probably wipe them out or something like that. I don't know. Um, and yeah, it's and anyone that in the past, like say way back in history, that was traveling the Fraser River had to get out of the river with their canoes and everything, and then what do they call that? Someone else knows that out there. Um, what do they call that? Oh, I forget where they pack all their gear up and they have to walk across land until they get past the rapids and then jump back in the river again. There's a word for that, and I'm damned if I can remember it because of my old age brain. So Laura, where you grew up was about 40, almost 45 minutes, or about almost close to an hour away from you. And where you live, you were born was about 4 hours away. Oh, Beth, I don't know. The first tunnel was Yale. It's actually named for the town that there's a town of Yale there. Very small town. It's like you, and then there's another one called Spuzzum. You blink twice and you miss them. Kind of, they're that small. And the population on the sign changes all the time. Like it'll say 30 people or something, and then it'll say 28, and then it'll say 32. Yeah, but yeah, that tunnel Yale was named after the town of Yale. Um, trying to think of the other ones. I can't think of. Um, China Bar. Like I don't know what that's named after at all. I mean, it's named after an area there that's called China Bar, just like the Boston Bar and stuff like that. But I've never really looked into the history of where all the names came from. But um, I'm trying to remember the other one. Sailor Bar. I'm not sure what Sailor Bar is named after at all. But I think maybe China Bar and Boston Bar and Sailor Bar, they might all be like the sand bars or the rock bars or whatever. The bars that are in the middle of the river kind of thing, where sometimes the river goes around them or something like that. Um, they might be named after that, but I'm really not 100% sure, so I can't quite answer that question. But no, I don't think that the Yale tunnel was inspired by an Ivy Leaguer. I don't think so. There, catching up again. So, yep, everything's looking good. Oh, look at the little monkeys. There's one sleeping there. Where's that angel? Where's that angel? Huh? You can see her white fur there, right? Whoops, I can't point there. Whoa, right there. She's having a nap up there, and this one's having a nap here, right, baby? Right? Yeah. If they don't jump when I mention their name, oh, Angel moved. What happened, Angel? Where'd you go? Yeah, they're awfully quiet for some reason. They didn't last too long today. There we go. There we go. Okay, what should we do next? Dogs are quiet. Ah, oh. I know there was something else on my mind I was going to mention, and I'll probably remember after the live show's done. uh, but yeah, I think I mentioned that I got, other than Friday's video, I got video for Tuesday and the one for the following Friday. and then I got one ready to put up for the following Tuesday after that, and I've got one that I can put together when I get around to it for the following Friday after that. So you're gonna have some stuff coming out. I thought you knew that, Cheryl, and I think didn't I do that last week? If you could read my mind, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that last week, didn't I? But I've done it a few times on the channel, yeah, for sure. And that's actually I know I have because the paper's worn out. But I've definitely done that. Yep, a number of times because right there. There we go. I could have sworn I did it on the last live, but I mean, I could have done it in my dream and I thought I was on a live. Oh yeah, okay, Deborah. Thanks for reminding me of that. In the meantime, yeah. Um, actually, I gotta wait till payday, so because that was a when you do a road trip like that, it costs quite a bit more money in gas and stuff and that. So, but I could have maybe probably go before that. But anyway, answer your question. Yeah, I plan on going to one or two campsites and just hanging out and doing a camping thing. And with the weather the way it is right now, we can have campfires and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll definitely. I've been thinking about that. I've got a couple of campsites on my mind that I want to go and maybe hang out for a day or two and do a couple of videos there. Although there's not necessarily a lot to do in video there because it's kind of the same as any campfire camping site that I would go to. Basically, go there and show you around, and then have a fire and make something to eat, and that's that. But that's the plan, though, for sure. Ah, Beth. Um, it really depended on where I was, but in a nutshell, I'd say that I've found at this time of year there was less traffic than I expected. Yeah, it was actually nice. There's long stretches where there's pretty much nobody on the road either way, and then here and there was a bunch of cars and stuff. But a lot of times, what it seems like the traffic goes in flows and waves and kind of thing. Like a bunch of cars will come along, let's say behind you and pass you, and then there'll be nothing for quite a while. And that's basically whenever there's vehicles coming up behind me. I especially in the motorhome, I like to take it slow nowadays. I don't want to drive like a maniac and go really fast, and and a lot of times I'm 20 kilometers under the speed limit because instead of going 100, I'll do 80 just because I like driving that way and I want to look around and see stuff. And anyway, whenever anybody come up behind me, it was usually a small to a larger group of people because, like I said, it goes in waves, and I would just find a place that I could pull over or whatever and let everyone go by, and then it'd be nothing for quite a while. So it was actually really good. And yeah, it was less traffic than I had expected, which was really good. So that's right, Deborah. Being by the water is always nice. I love being by the water. Laura, your chat's getting sticky and you can only see two lines. I think I know what you're saying, but it sounds funny. Yeah. Paul Brady, hello. How's Paul Brady? I'm too old to be acting all cool. I'm not acting all cool. I'm just being an old man, just being me. Deborah, no, I abolished birthdays a long time ago. Yeah. No, Deborah, I don't really celebrate my birthday in any way, shape, or form anymore. And a lot of times I don't think about it. And, to me, it's just kind of another day, and you're just getting older. And maybe I don't want to be reminded about that. But yeah, I don't know. Birthdays are for young people, kind of thing. I mean, it's, I recognize it and I go, oh, I'm older than that. And it feels good and amazing that I'm this old. I made it this far, let's say. But yeah, that's right, Beth. It's a good day to make a journal entry. That's right, Deborah. Well, another year, still here. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Laura. Anyone born before 1965 is automatically cool, and everyone should be celebrated. That's very true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There. Okay. But yeah, I really want to, like I said, when Thursday wasn't too bad of a day, and I went out and tried fishing, didn't catch anything, so I won't be making a video of that. It's like there's not much point. And also, I haven't been in my storage room yet, and I'd like to get my canoe out and try playing around with that. And um, because right now it's fishing is a bit too early. Apparently, I was talking to this old guy that he said it's a bit early, and it's not as easy to catch them on the ways I do, like offshore and all that, or off the dock or whatever. But he went out. He had a canoe and he motored around the lake for a couple hours there. And he came back with five of them, so he did pretty good. But he had a special rig. He had the flashers on with the special hoochie and all that, and some bait that he soaks in tuna oil and what else was it? Tuna oil and something. I can't remember. But anyway, um, he's been doing it for years, and he's got a special situation going on there with his fishing stuff, and he knows the lake a lot better. But um, um, oh yeah, so if the weather's like it has been to like the last 2 days and that, I just don't want to go out there to fish either. It's not fun. But it could be a little early for fishing's a little different over here. It seems like um, the fish like to bite when it warms up in like June and July and August and all that, and start biting. I'm just watching what's going on around me. Not a heck of a lot, but yeah, the girls are awfully quiet. That's a good way to go there, Cheryl. Reading books is a great way to take your mind off things, put your mind into a different headspace, and sometimes you read before bed like that. Uh, it eventually puts you to sleep, which is good because then you get a good sleep. But that's a good idea. Keep your mind off things, yeah. And that's what we do. We just continue with life and just keep going. Deborah, do I buy shrimp like for me to eat or? to fish with. I I really like shrimp and prawns and that, and I'll buy them to eat for sure. But yeah, on occasion, that's a good choice for fishing in some of the lakes here too. Is getting the cooked shrimp and throwing it on your hook there. Yeah, the fish seem to like that. What's going on here? Too bad our moderator left. Did I miss something? We need a moderator. Oh, shrimp with pasta. That's right, Deborah. That's really good stuff. A shrimp Alfredo. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's probably why I don't use it much, Deborah. It's expensive bait. Well, actually, if you get a little package of the cooked shrimp, I think it's $1 or $1.50, and you get a whole bunch of pieces. So if it catches you a bunch of fish, it's actually well worth it. Ricky Rick, I am in a motorhome. Yes, I am definitely in a motorhome, and welcome aboard. Of course, you'd be remiss about not mentioning pumpkin pie, Laura. And I didn't think about it until you mentioned it. Damn. Anyway, this is the motorhome here. Yeah, there's the two front seats there, and front there's my bed right there. Me and my dogs sleep on the bed there, and whoops, there's my kitchen over there. The bathroom's in that door. Kitchen, sink, like stove and sink and everything like that. My fridge, if you can see it good. Yeah, I'm on the road permanently, I guess you'd say. I don't rent a apartment or anything. I'm always living in this thing and on the road somewhere. Okay, yeah, I saw that about Paul there, Beth, but it went by and everything seemed to calm down, like you said. Well, thanks, Ricky. Ricky, I love this motorhome. It's better than the last thing I lived in. The other thing last thing I lived in was kind of small. Well, you can't corrupt me, Laura. I'm corrupt enough as it is. Speaking of pumpkin pie and stuff like that, yeah. But yeah, I should think about grabbing one if they got them in town here now. I haven't had pumpkin pie in a while, or any kind of dessert or anything. Oh, thanks, Roseanne. Yeah, it is. I love this place. It's um, like anyone that's been around a long time is knew the last place I was in, and it was only 8 feet by 8 feet and small. It didn't have the sink. Well, it had a sink, but a small one. It didn't have a stove and oven and fridge and freezer and bathroom and all that kind of stuff. And this has got everything the other one didn't have. The other one was cute looking and quaint, I guess you'd say, but it was small and cramped, and it served its purpose though for a long time. It took care of us. But this is like a mansion compared to that one, and I just love it. I thank God every day, and that's no word of a lie. Every single day, I thank God for this beautiful motorhome. It's fantastic. That's right, Beth, including the retro chair and the upholstery and everything like that. Even the couch part there, if it wasn't a bed, it would look like that. And yeah, it's all cool and retro. Even the oh, you can't see my finger there. The plexiglass stuff and all that up there. It's yeah, it takes me back to when I was a teenager, kind of thing. When I, living in homes and stuff of my parents' place, all the '60s and '70s stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, Ricky Rick, they're not pants. It's a kilt, a Scottish kilt. or an Irish kilt. Either way, it's a kilt. Oh, now you're killing me, Roseanne. Got to have a dollop of whipped cream on the pumpkin pie. Yeah. I got to keep my sugar intake way down. Well, Cheryl, the way I part with stuff is I take everything out of a box again that I've got it stashed away wherever it is. And I look at it and I go, have I ever used it in how many years? And if I haven't used it in so many years, then I don't need it. It's just something I don't need, and I'm wasting my time packing it around. So, you know, somehow move it on to someone else that could probably use it and appreciate it or whatever, or, you know, make good use of it or something like that. And I don't know. What I find is when I don't want to let go of things, but when I do, and I realize that I never use them much and I still wouldn't, I just go, oh, I'm glad I finally got rid of that. But it's not easy though. None of it is. Ricky Rick, I don't know what country you're in. Interesting, but the hat. We were talking about this hat earlier with other people. It looks like so many different things, and obviously it looks like a similar hat to where you are in your country. Um, but yeah, this is actually a Scottish Glengarry cap. Some people think um, it looks like a chef hat, and all sorts of different hats. That's right, Beth. Yeah, sculpted plexiglass and funky colors. Yeah, yeah. And the '60s and '70s is like avocado green and burnt sienna, harvest brown, sunflower yellow. Yeah, they're all kind of, you'd almost call them gaudy, but they were really cool. I don't know. We had a avocado green fridge and freezer. Yeah, and we've had the sunflower yellows, and well, we've had them all actually. But yeah, the retro stuff. Well, that's what I do. I think a lot of us do, Deborah. Is sometimes you think you'll use the stuff later, and I keep telling myself, "Oh yeah, it can be, it can be useful, it can be useful." But after a certain period of time, and you never actually find a use for it, um, it's like you probably never will. That's right, Roseanne. Everything we keep is linked to the memories. That's the problem. For A team, hello. I think you've been here before. For A team, Scottish. No, I'm not Scottish, but the kilt is. I'm Irish background. Yeah, the women are more sentimental, I think, than men, kind of. Highway 97. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it again. No, I'm not all that comfy in the Carameus, many winds blowing there. Highway 97. I'm not a big fan of, like, it's gotten really windy, and I'm not a big fan of massive winds, but uh, the song Four Winds Blowing Strongly, I'd have to look that one up. I don't really remember it offhand, but I will definitely look it up. It's in the 50s where you are, Laura. The 50s. That's probably about what it is here. Yeah, if it's windy, I have to put a coat on, but if it's not windy, it's comfortable enough. Yeah. There. Anyway, I meant to look at this and I didn't. Oh, we're back down to 13. Okay. Not a huge amount of people watching. They might have been earlier, but not right now. I forgot to look at that though. So yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff written down here for songs, but I haven't had the time to actually look up any more stuff. Like Buddy Holly, every day. Every day. Anyway, and this is such a mess here. Maybe we should try this one. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I've seen people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, and I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I looked hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to finish a song because you don't have the musical instruments. Oh wow, Carl, it's 76 where you are. Nice, nice and warm. That's right, Roseanne. Back in our day, furniture and everything else was made better, and retro does last a lot longer. There's a lot of people reselling old retro stuff, um, like kitchen chairs and tables and all kind of stuff that we used to have back in the 60s and 70s, and they're selling them for a high price now. A lot of them are still in really good shape, but retro is big selling. No, Beth, that wasn't the Doors. That was the Rolling Stones. Yeah, yeah. Like Deborah said, a toe tapping song. Yeah. You're in a subdivision, a housing subdivision, and you just saw a turkey, Laura. Better go grab that turkey, have 'em for Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, Carl's 76 degrees there, but you've been having storms almost every day lately. Yeah, the weather's been really. It was nice for a while up until I left the island, and then the first couple few days of traveling wasn't so bad, and then slowly it just went kind of nasty, rainy, windy, and all that kind of stuff. And not just because I'm in Carameas, but la 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 la. I got a few more I haven't done yet, but I still haven't had the time to practice them and get the tune in my head and stuff. Yeah. And one day I'll get around to the Battle of New Orleans. It's going to take me a bit to get that into my head. Yeah, I'll have to practice it. I just don't want to screw it up. There's another one. There's another one. Yeah. Just gotta see what I've got in here. There, I think I'm caught up. What are we looking at here? Oh boy. Oh yeah, I haven't. Yeah, Roseanne, I haven't even had the chance to look up any Glen Campbell, and I believe I wrote that down either last week or the week before or something. But Glen Campbell, yeah, I should. Yeah, the Wichita lineman. I am a lineman for the county, and I ride the main road. Something like that. Galveston, the other one, Galveston. Yeah, yeah, I definitely got to check him out for sure. Well, I'm glad you loved the traveling videos there, Cheryl. And that's kind of the purpose is to show different scenery and hope everyone enjoys seeing the different scenery and stuff like that. And yeah, that's actually going up to those Bridal Veils Falls is actually a lot steeper than it looks on the video. Yeah, it was a bit of a climb. I could have eventually got up to the top where I could look over at the top, but oh, it was I was already worn out enough, and I didn't want to leave the dogs in the motorhome that long. So yeah, maybe another time. That's right, Deborah. We did talk about Glen Campbell at one point. Oh, hey, Cheryl, that's cool. You saw Glen Campbell perform in Eugene, the Eugene Fair in Oregon. Nice. Oh, Roseanne, you live in Galveston. Cool, cool. That's right, Laura and Deborah. The falls look gorgeous all the time. Falls are really fascinating. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that Tony didn't show up. I thought since her comment yesterday, or yeah, I guess yesterday, or what? Yeah. Anyway, I thought she'd be on the live, but that's all right. Galveston, oh Galveston. I can't remember the words of that one. Let's see what I got on my phone here. What's a Wichita line? I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I don't know if I can do that one. I have to practice that one really good. Yeah, I think I do it. I hear it in my head and it sounds good, but then I try it and it's not so good. There we go. Another time, perhaps. Now Cheryl's got the song in her head, Galveston. Nice. While you're watching the live, Laura, and your hubby's planting all these plants out there, and you're supervising, and you just watch videos, live shows, everything you do. You cook dinner and watch live shows. Oh, go shopping and watch live shows. Okay, one more. Just a song before I go. Do 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 do. That's Crosby, Stills, Nash. Yeah. Just one more, I guess. Oh, the neon lights were flashing, and the icy wind did blow. The water seeped into his shoes, and the drizzle turned to snow. His eyes were red, his hopes were dead, and the wine was running low. And the old man came home from the forest. His tears fell on the sidewalk as he stumbled in the street. A dozen faces stopped to stare, but no one stopped to speak. For his castle was a hallway, and the bottle was his friend. And the old man stumbled in from the forest. Up a dark and dingy staircase, the old man made his way. His ragged coat around him, as upon his cot he lay. And he wondered how it happened that he ended up this way, getting lost like a fool in the forest. As he lay there sleeping, a vision did appear. Upon his mantle shining, a face of one so dear, who had loved him in the springtime of a long forgotten year, when the wild flowers did bloom in the forest. She touched his grizzled fingers and she called him by his name. And then he heard the joyful sound of children at their games in an old house on a hillside in some forgotten town, where the river runs down from the forest. With a mighty roar, the big jets soar above the canyon streets, and the con men con, but life goes on, for the city never sleeps. And to an old forgotten soldier, the dawn will come no more, for the old man has come home from the forest. There we go. Something I could do. Oh, more comments. Oh, that's why, Laura, you're the foreman. Because you wish you could help, but your knees aren't very good. Yeah, it's good, yeah. Oh, Summer Breeze. Yeah, Laura, thanks. Summer Breeze. That's Seals and Crofts, I think. Summer Breeze. I can't get it. No, Roseanne, I've never had dirt coffee. I looked at it and thought I'd like to try it sometime, but I just not got around to it. Oh, is it dirt coffee? Is instant coffee with a spoonful of chocolate on top? Oh, okay. That's dirt coffee. Okay. I thought they had somebody selling a product called, like their line was dirt coffee. I thought, but yeah. Well, that's another one too. Two of them actually, Cheryl. Gentle on My Mind, Glenn Campbell, and By the Time I Get to Phoenix, I like that one. By the Time I Get to Phoenix, I love that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yes, Carl, I remember the song Poke Salad Annie, and I've actually looked that one up, and I don't think, because I think it was brought up a long time ago, but I don't know if I can do that one. Everything's worth looking at, though. Yeah, I think you're right, Roseanne. I believe Elvis did sing Poke Salad Annie as well. Pretty sure. Crom. Hello, Crom. How are you, Crom? Reminds me of the Conan the Barbarian. Oh, by Crom. Yeah, Crom was a god. I guess the barbarian's god. By Crom. You never heard of that song there, Deborah? Poke Salad Annie. Yeah, that goes back quite a ways, I think. I think it's from the 60s or 70s or something. Well, that's what it is, eh, Crom? It's the god Crom from Conan the Barbarian. Cool. Well, thanks, Roseanne. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoy the live. Yeah. Yes, Cheryl, I have made dandelion tea before. I made a lot of things with dandelion, and yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's a strong flavor or anything, but it's apparently healthy for you when you need it. Oh yeah, Chrome, that's your favorite movie is Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, I actually loved the all those movies back in the day. I thought it was pretty cool because I actually have read all the comic books about Conan the Barbarian. I had a whole handful of them, read them all, and when the movie came out, I thought it was really cool. That's right, Deborah. The dandelion tea is good for the liver. I'd forgotten that, but yeah, a lot of those teas, the dandelion, the fireweed, and a lot of the wild plants that you make tea out of, stinging nettle, good for your liver and your organs and stuff like that. Oh, Crom, you still have a small collection of the comics, the Conan the Barbarian comics. Wow, that's pretty cool. I had some, and they're long gone now. I have a very small collection of stuff from the past now, very small. That's right, Laura. You missed the me foraging for greens. Yeah, it depends on the time of year. This is actually not a bad time. Well, I just went through the stinging nettle in a few number of videos back. Went through the stinging nettle and stuff like that, and but yeah, it's all about spring is a pretty good time. But then I'm up here, so they have stinging nettle, and I'm not sure what stage it's at because I didn't look when I was out there. But a lot of people like that. The sisters, hello, the sisters. Actually, Crom, I love Star Wars. The original Star Wars movies, absolutely loved them. When the newer ones came out, I wasn't hugely thrilled on that, but the first, I think it was four movies, I guess, the Star Wars, I thought they were just fantastic. I actually like Star Wars better than Star Trek, but that's another story. Yes, the sisters said hi. Uh, I don't remember the details, Roseanne. I'd have to look them up, but yeah, there's a lot of good herbal teas, and the hibiscus tea is a really good one too. I like hibiscus tea. It's really tasty, and all those teas are really good for like a lot of your organs, internal stuff, and help you in a healthy way. Like it says, I guess in the Bible, it tells you what to eat, and generally it's a lot of it is mostly meat. And then later on it says, and plants will be your medicine. So yeah, plants are good medicine for us, like when we need it and stuff. And the sisters, not a big fan of Bruno Mars. He's all right. He sings okay and that, but not one of my favorites. No. That's right, Crom. The Star Wars was a trilogy. I forgot that. True enough, trilogy. Yeah. No, actually, I never got around to watching the Mandalorian series. Never did. I heard about it a long time ago, but I still haven't looked into that at all. There's only so much we can do with our time. But yeah, the Star Wars trilogy was just fantastic. Oh, Carl, you have a Star Wars clock your brother made. It's the only one in the world. Awesome. Wow, that's an interesting question, Cheryl. But yeah, the girls almost always know exactly where we're at if they've been there before. Because anytime I drive up to any park or anything, even this, when we finally got into here, as soon as we started driving up to and they looking out, and they saw the grassy field there, they just started whining. And yeah, if they have never been there before, then they don't know where they're at. But yeah, everywhere I go that they've been before, they always know, and they get excited when they see certain places. Oh, okay, Roseanne. Well, sounds like you've got diabetes or something like that, or something to deal with your blood sugar. But yeah, okay, when you're dealing with something like that, you gotta I guess, be careful of the kinds of teas and different things you have. The herbal stuff, I guess. You gotta, if you got medical conditions of any kind like that, you gotta check with your doctor or your, therapist or whatever, and because they'll know a lot better about that. But the sisters, I liked Eminem when the first couple of songs came out, but after a while he went way downhill. But yeah, not a big fan of his. No. Wow, interesting. Yeah, Chrome. Actually, the motorhome is running real well. With all the traveling I've been doing and everything, I running great. It's in. I keep doing the oil changes when I'm supposed to, and keeping on top of things like we did a bit minor tune-up when I first got it and everything. And yeah, it's just keeps going and going, and no issues at all. It burns a bit of oil, but it's like it's almost 47 years old now, and so yeah, it's bound to burn a little oil and stuff like that. But it keeps running and keeps going good, and never have any problem with it. Oh, okay, Roseanne. Oh, you're not diabetic, okay, but you let the tea steep too long. Yeah, sometimes it gets too strong of a flavor and everything. It can be a little tough on you. That's right, Crom. It's a 350 Chevy in here. 350 Chevy V8. Yeah, nice tough one. There we go. Mama Mia's not here, so I got to do it. And Billy T's still out walking his dog, I guess. The sisters. I am 70 years old tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'll be 70. 70. Yep. I have no idea, Cheryl. I haven't really calculated that. Um, what I do is I just keep all my receipts to find out how much gas and all the other fuels I'm using each month. So that's all I know. But I don't know. I'm gonna say somewhere around 18 miles a gallon or something. I don't really know, but I can on one tank of gas I can go from Vancouver Island all the way to Carameus on one tank of gas, and that's about it's getting close to 500 kilometers. That's right, Crom. They're great motors, awesome motors, and they're actually anything Chevy is cheaper to fix because there's parts everywhere. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I got this because it's a GMC, and it's got the Chevy engine in. They're all the same company, but the best stuff to buy is Chevy, GMC, and they seem to be the longest lasting, and they keep on going and going, and they're cheap on parts too because there's a whole bunch of them out there. Well, thanks, Deborah. I look good for 70. Thank you. I get that from my parents. Good genetics. And thanks, the sisters and Laura and Crom and Roseanne and everybody. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes for tomorrow. That's cool. Thank you. Of course, Roseanne, I'm still young. Yes. You're only as old as you feel. And boy, do I feel old. Yaslam, red flag. I don't know about red flag, Yaslam, but hello. That's right, Crom. It was a smart move for sure to get this one. Oh, did you, Carl? You sent me a picture of the photo. You sent me a picture of the clock your brother made. Good. I'll look for that when I get when I'm done here, and I'll go to. I'm assuming you're in the email, obviously. You could be right, Roseanne. Clean living and eating is the key. Clean living and eating is the key. Yeah. No, the sisters. It is not sunny right now. The first 2 days I got here, it was reasonably sunny, but the last few days it's been cloudy and very windy and raining. Crom, the RV is basically 20 foot long. It depends on if you add the trailer hitch and the thing on the back and that, but yeah, it's basically the unit itself is 20 foot long. Just the right size. I like it. 18 to 20 foot. I like the 20 more than the 18, and 24 would be the longest I'd go, and I would have a 24 if it was the right price and all that kind of stuff. But this one came along and it was meant for me kind of thing, perfect size and everything. That's right, Crom. 20 foot is perfect. Yeah. No, the sisters. I'm not all alone. I have my doggies. I have two doggies. I guess you showed up after the. There's one doggy there. Hey, baby. What are you doing, baby? That's baby. Angel. Angel. Hello, Angel. Wakey, wakey. And that's Angel. That's Angel there. But it's just me and my two little dogs. That's it. That's the whole family. Oh, I actually mentioned that a little while ago there, Cheryl. I was born, apparently I was born at, excuse me, 11:41 p.m. So I was almost born the next day, but yeah, that's what I understand from my mother anyway. Yeah, that's cool. I've actually heard that before, Cheryl. You were born early in the morning and your grandpa told your mom to name you Dawn because you're born early in the morning dawn, yeah. That's uh, that's cool. Yeah, you could have been called Dawn. Interesting. The sisters, yeah, my dogs are cute, cute, cute. All right, they're adorable as heck. Yeah. Now they're over here. There you go. There's Angel there and baby. Hello. Waking up from your naps, eh? They've been awfully quiet today for some reason. Usually they make much more noise. That's right, Deborah. That's enough. Just me and the dogs. Yep. Oh, S. Sober, you were born 2:20 a.m. Ah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me there. I've got my phone plugged into my little battery pack here. This one here. And still got two things on there. Oh, I'm still at 82%. See, when I forget, it goes right down to 30%, 20%, sometimes like 15, 13, and almost dies on me before I finish the live show. But yeah, but now you're only on 26%. Got to plug yours in. I got 82%, which is good. Those battery packs help a lot. Crom, you were born 1 month early. You were preemie almost. I knew someone was going to say that. Deborah. Cheryl said she was almost called Dawn, and I knew someone was going to bring up Delta Dawn, the song. Yeah. That's right, Roseanne. I'm never alone. I never feel alone because I got both my dogs, obviously, and also, like you say, plus the beautiful scenery in my backyard wherever I go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And there's always, people I've met before in certain places I return to, like Karamias and that, and then new people along the way that I meet, and it's always cool meeting new, interesting people. Yeah, that's right, Laura, and the people who follow my channel. That's right, you got that. Uh oh, Deborah's buffering. Uh oh. Yes, Manish Joshi. Interesting. It is a motorhome. Yes. And you're right, Roseanne. Canada is absolutely gorgeous. It is. But just sitting in of the motorhome, there's bugs on the bed, sitting in my chair, my cool chair, and there's the fridge, and over there's my sink and my stove and oven and my bathroom and everything over there. Yeah, beautiful little retro motorhome from the 70s, 1979. No, Crom. Oh, you've obviously been here before. Uh, no, I don't have the truck anymore. What last summer when I came up here and I had the truck and the tiny house on the trailer, I ended up selling the truck and selling the house and the trailer and that, and I bought the motorhome. And then with the little extra money I had, I bought a diesel heater for the motorhome, and did some work on the motorhome to make sure everything was up to snuff, kind of. But yeah, no more truck anymore. Manish Joshi, you have a dream that you want to explore America, Australia, and New Zealand in a motorhome. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd definitely like to explore America in a motorhome, but if I went to Australia and New Zealand, I'd probably have to go there and buy a motorhome when I got there because I don't know how I'd get it over there. But yeah, I'd love to travel everywhere in the world and in a motorhome or not, just want to travel. Anyway, nobody's asked yet, but what are we doing? I already mentioned dinner, but what are we doing after this? We are going to go outside again on the grassy field here at the visitor center at Karamias and let the girls run around again and stretch their legs and do their business and all that. And then I'm I'm gonna probably run up to the store because I need a small bag of potato chips because I'm crazy craving them now. But then after we buy a bag of chips, we'll probably end up back here possibly, um, and just chill out for a couple hours and then make dinner. Got chicken for the dogs, chicken legs for the dogs, drumsticks, and I'm gonna have my duck eggs with something. I don't know what yet. I don't know what. We'll decide when we get there. Sometimes I'll make an omelet and then I'll open a can of chili con carne or something like that, and I'll put a bit of the chili con carne in the omelet, roll it up, and there you go. Good one. Yeah. But I've got a great idea for an omelet too that I haven't got around to making yet. And when I did, I decided the first time I thought of it, when I did make it, I was going to videotape it and show you guys because it'll be interesting. But anyway, that's the rest of the day. Just going to run the girls around again. Probably go get some potato chips or not. I don't know. Well, yeah, just chill out and relax for the next couple hours before dinner. Make dinner and relax after dinner. That's it. Oh, yeah, that's right, Carl. I do. Whoops. Oh, almost dropped you guys. Whoops. Yeah, I have Snoopy here. Still have Snoopy. He was riding shotgun on in the pickup truck when I had it. And now he sits there, and you know what? He's not even glued down or anything like that. Just sits there, wood on whatever that veneer is. And he barely. I drive around and I bounce a lot and that, and he barely moves at all. Never fallen off, never slid off or anything like that. It rides really well for. I find it fascinating. Some questions I won't answer, so if you're asking certain questions, I won't answer them. Oh, actually, Crom, you've been around that long. You remember when Baby lost her eyeball? Wow, you've been around quite a while then. Yeah, yeah. That was a ways back. That was probably 4 years ago. Oh, Deborah, you got DVDs from the library. So that's what you're going to be doing is watching movies tonight. The name of the puppy that passed is Snoopy. Cheryl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've been around a while then, Crom. Yeah. You're talking about Bigfoot Burger. Well, they reopened, but it's not Bigfoot Burger anymore. They changed it to, there's a restaurant in Parksville that's called Trees Restaurant. Been around a long time, longer than Bigfoot Burger. Anyway, the owners of each are joint owners now in both projects. Anyway, when they reopened where the Bigfoot Burger was, it opened into another extension of Trees Restaurant, and I think that's what they call it, Trees Cafe or something like that. Anyway, they serve sandwiches and possibly pizza slices or something, coffee, tea. It's just like almost like a pastry and snack shop or something. I don't even know what. I've never even been inside. I didn't feel like it because I was disappointed about losing the Bigfoot Burger menu. But anyway, no, they're. I don't know what he's going to do with that menu either too. But Tigger moved. Tigger's right there. Tigger's still there. He might have slipped. I got him propped up there, and there's a hole down there. Like sometimes he slips down there, but. Oh, okay, Crom, you've been around since the beginning. You might have changed your handle name or channel name or whatever from something from before, but yeah. Actually, Crom, I never. Well, just the one puppy that's here in Karamias from baby's very first litter. There's one puppy my friend has called Trouble, and I visit him whenever I'm in town here all the time. But all the other puppies I never really see much anymore. Um, just don't get around to it, and everyone's like kind of so far away and that. But I mean, if it happens, it will. Yeah. Anyway, back to your question, Cheryl. I saw your question, but I hadn't got around to it yet. Where do I stay at night? I just pick a different spot pretty much every night because I don't want to seem like I'm parking in the same spot over and over again. You know, where people go, oh, they're still there, kind of. You know, like, you know, I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. People sometimes have a negative outlook on that, but yeah, when I'm parked here one night and over there another night, doesn't matter if I keep coming back here or not and parking here. Um, like one night I'll be here, one night I'll go to the rest stop, one night I'll be down on the highway off on a pullout in the highway or something. Another night I'll be up on a lake, and then another night I might be up at one of the campgrounds or something like that. So yeah, I just keep moving around. It's always best that way. Hey, NH Bent Needle, glad you could make it. I was gonna quit a little while ago, but having too much fun communicating, so we're still here. But yeah, glad you could make it. And my birthday is tomorrow. This is my pre-birthday live show. Oh, Laura, you're killing me. You're having dreams of key lime pie. Oh. No, actually, Carl, I haven't actually gone back and or talked to anyone about the magpies that I was trying to raise. I haven't talked to anyone about them at all. No, I don't know why. It hasn't happened. Ah, that's a good thing to do there, NH Bent Needle. Cleaning, cleaning your place up and organizing. Yeah, actually, now that I'm here, I got to do that. I got to vacuum this place out, mop the floors, you know, wipe a lot of things down, and then organize a little bit here and there. It's gotten a bit messy on the traveling. Oh, Mamma Mia and Billy T aren't here. You know, the interesting part is when you get someone, if you remove a comment, well, they can still comment again, and as long as they don't make another comment, then you can leave them on there. But certain comments, you got to just remove them, stop them from hiding them from the channel, which means they can't view. But the cool thing is they've already viewed, so it in the end it stacks up with the other views and makes me money, even though I removed them. So it's interesting. Dan Poi, you know what? I find that interesting because, and that's the guy that I removed. But Dan Poi, I actually worked with a guy in the liquor stores in Vancouver. His name was exactly that, Dan Poi, spelt exactly like that, Danpoi. Dan Poi. He was Chinese, and I find that fascinating because I'm sure this guy's not the same guy, and he's because he wouldn't have said that. I know that. But it's funny. I never thought of that person for so many years now, and they got the same name as him. Funny. No, Carl, I still haven't got one of those portable rechargeable battery things like, you mean like a Jackery or something like that. No, I still haven't gotten around to those. Too many other important things and limited amount of pay every month. Yeah, no. I will one day though, for sure. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. ANH Bent Needle, guy having the same name as someone I worked with years back. That's interesting. And I know it's not his name. I'm sure he just picked that out of a hat. Unless it's his real name and He just happens to have the same name as somebody else. That does happen now and again. But yeah, I will be getting some kind of a battery thing. I got a battery down here, a car battery right here that it needs charging again, but I'd get it charged up and then I can charge all my other devices, like these little battery packs that I use for keeping things charged and stuff. And any other devices I got, tablets or other phones and that. But it takes so long to charge these batteries up, it's kind of almost not worth it. It's better off to get one of those other battery charging units. No, right now, Crom, the hot water doesn't work in the RV. There's some issue with this thing's so old. Like, um, I don't have any water in the tank, and I got to check all the lines. I know in the bathroom, some of the old lines are cracked and broken, and I haven't fixed them yet. And until I get around to fixing that and then checking every other line, I need a proper RV plumber to go over everything. And so no, I don't. I just have a nice water tank there. I just pack water around for myself all the time. If I need hot water, I just boil it on the stove there and do things that way. Ryan, hello Ryan. No, I did not ever do tattoos. Never. I'm not a tattoo artist of any sort. Yes, Cheryl. I have one brother, older brother, and younger sister. Sister's 2 years younger, brother's 2 years older, more or less. It's more like 18 months, yeah. 18, 19 months. Well, Deborah, hot water for a shower, but none of that's working right now. So if I want a shower, I just go to one of the campgrounds that has free showers, or I can go to the rec center here in town, recreational center, and just have a shower there. Or there seems to be always places to go and shower, almost anywhere you go. And then with the summer coming up, I just jump in a lake, a creek, or a river, or something. That's right, NH Bent Needle. Some people see my live and they just pop in, and a lot of them are very strange. And people I don't even know, yeah. A lot of trolls. But that's another one, Deborah. I haven't yet. But yeah, you can go to the gym and have a shower in a gym. Yeah. A lot of people do that. There's a couple of different gyms. I can't remember the names of them, but other YouTubers go to them, places like that. Yeah, like YMCA, that's right, yeah. There's always that. Anyway, I'm starting to get a little more and more heartburn and indigestion and all that kind of stuff. And we've been on over 2 hours already, and I think it's time we. That's right, Roseanne. I've actually done that song once. I did that. Well, I've done it at karaoke a few times. But on my show, I've done it once, and I've got it written down. People Are Strange by The Doors. Yeah, I've done Riders on the Storm and People Are Strange. People are strange when they're do. I can't remember the words. Yeah, damn. I'll bring it out one day. Yeah, Deborah, that's another one. Planet Fitness. There's a couple other ones. I can't remember the names of them. Similar idea. I wonder where that is. Might be here. No, it's not going to be in here. I know I have it somewhere. It's funny, I actually don't have it memorized like some of the other ones. People are strange. Faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, when you're strange. When you stray. No, it's got to be in the other pile there. Another time though. Actually, yeah, you're right, Roseanne. Jim Morrison was a really great songwriter. He always wanted to be a serious poet. That's why he went to France, and that ended up how he died. But he wanted to be a serious poet. He went to France. He wanted to. He actually started cleaning up. He stopped drinking for a long time and that, and tried to get into that. No, I'm never going to beat that all-time record there, Cheryl. After over 4 hours, it's probably not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh, you taking off, Deborah, already? Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Ciao. Or maybe you're saying goodbye to me because I'm gonna Whitebird. Did I ever look up Whitebird, Cheryl? No, I don't remember Whitebird. I don't know if I ever wrote it down. Whitebird. I'll have to look into that one. I will eventually. I don't always get to it. Who's that by? Any chance? Whitebird. Make sure I write it down, otherwise I will. That's right, Roseanne. Jim Morrison's in the 27 group that passed at that age of 27. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty young, eh? Pretty young. Anyway, it's getting that time, so we gotta organize ourselves, run the dogs around, and finish up our day, kind of. What's Oh, oh yeah, okay. Hmm, interesting. Okay, so I've enjoyed another wonderful live show. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys and having a good chit chat and song and everything like that. So, yeah, you guys all stay happy and healthy, and enjoy the other videos coming up through the week. And we'll catch you next Sunday for sure on our next live. Oh, you're very welcome, Roseanne, and everybody, for the live today. Everyone thanks me for the live. That's cool. You're so welcome. Oh, right. Whitebird by Beautiful Day. Got it, Cheryl. We'll look into that. Of course, I won't forget the end song, Laura. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. So long, everybody. You stay happy and healthy out there, and we'll definitely catch you on the next live, okay? So, ciao for now.